Yeah, drop, hey, huh. Hey. Hey. Yeah, drop, hey, huh. Hey. Hey. Yeah, drop, hey, huh.
Y por eso, cuando un devoto entiende esto, su corazón cambia. Su fe se vuelve más firme. Deja de quejarse por lo que pierde y empieza a agradecer por lo que está por recibir. Porque la Santa Muerte trabaja así, primero limpia, luego entrega. Primero ordena, luego cumple. Primero transforma, luego bendice. Y cuando llega el momento, cuando ya estás listo y tu alma quedó abierta, honesta y humilde, la Santa Muerte hace lo que solo ella puede hacer. Te cumple algo que parecía imposible, y lo hace rápido. Tan rápido que hasta te quedas en silencio, mirando al cielo, preguntándote cómo fue posible. Pero en el fondo tú sabes la verdad. Fue ella. Siempre fue ella. La que te escuchó. La que no te soltó. La que caminó contigo en tus noches más negras. La que estuvo ahí cuando nadie más lo estuvo. Y mientras tú la sientes, mientras la percibes, mientras tu piel se eriza sin razón, ella solo dice: cumplido está. Y es en ese momento, cuando ya estás tan envuelto en su presencia que hasta tu respiración cambia, que empiezas a notar cosas que antes ignorabas. Te levantas una mañana y, sin saber por qué, tus manos ya no tiemblan como antes por la preocupación. Te miras al espejo y ves que tus ojos tienen un brillo distinto, un brillo que viene del alma, como si la Santa Muerte hubiera pasado la noche acariciando tus miedos hasta convertirlos en fuerza. Porque eso es lo que hace ella, no solo te cumple, te transforma para que no vuelvas a caer donde ya estuviste. Y mientras avanzas por tu casa, por ese pasillo donde tantas veces lloraste en silencio, sientes algo, un peso dulce en los hombros, como si alguien te estuviera acompañando muy de cerca. No te asustas. No te inquietas. Al contrario, te da un alivio que no sentías desde hace años. Y ahí, en ese instante, lo entiendes. La Santa Muerte no solo te está escuchando, te está acompañando en cada paso, como si estuviera acelerando tu camino, empujándote suavemente para que no te detengas, para que tu milagro llegue sin retrasos. Y la vida comienza a acomodarse, poco a poco, de formas tan misteriosas que hasta te cuesta contarlas. Un trámite que llevaba meses atorado, de pronto avanza. Un conflicto familiar que parecía eterno, se suaviza sin explicación. Una persona que te hacía daño se aleja sin que tú lo pidas. Un dinero que dabas por perdido, reaparece. Una oportunidad que jamás imaginaste, se abre frente a ti. Y tú sabes, tú sientes, que nada de eso es casualidad. Es ella. Porque cuando la Santa Muerte mueve sus hilos, la vida completa se acomoda. Personas, caminos, puertas, tiempos, todo se ordena para que tu petición llegue rápida, sin trabas, sin bloqueos, sin interferencias. Y mientras eso pasa, tu corazón se vuelve más sensible. Tu alma se abre. Tu fe crece. Y empiezas a hablarle de otra manera, con más confianza, con más honestidad, con más desnudez espiritual. Le cuentas tus miedos sin esconder nada, le hablas como a una madre, como a una amiga fiel, como a una compañera eterna que nunca te deja solo. Y cuando por fin te atreves a pedirle lo que tanto te duele, lo que te quita el sueño, lo que te aprieta el pecho, lo que no le has dicho a nadie. Sientes un silencio tan profundo que te eriza la piel. No es vacío. No es frío. Es un silencio lleno de presencia, como si la Santa Muerte estuviera frente a ti, escuchándote con toda su atención, como si nada más en el mundo existiera en ese segundo salvo tu petición. Y ahí, justo ahí, en esa quietud sagrada que se siente más fuerte que cualquier ruido, sabes que tu mensaje llegó directo a ella, sin desviarse, sin perderse, sin estorbo alguno. Porque cuando un devoto habla con el corazón, ella responde con el alma. Y mientras tú terminas tu plegaria, esa que te nació desde lo más profundo del pecho, la Santa Muerte se acerca más, te cubre, te envuelve, te protege. Y acelera lo tuyo. Sin prisa, pero sin pausa. Sin ruido, pero con poder. Sin duda, pero con fuerza. Porque así trabaja ella cuando la busca alguien de verdad. Y mientras la Santa Muerte acelera lo tuyo en silencio, tú empiezas a notar señales más claras, señales que ya no pueden explicarse con lógica, solo con fe. Porque llega un día cualquiera, sin avisar, en el que te despiertas con una sensación muy rara, una mezcla de alivio, nostalgia y esperanza, como si algo hubiera cambiado mientras dormías. Y al caminar por tu casa, pasando por ese rincón donde tantas veces te arrodillaste a llorar, sientes un calor suave en el pecho. No es ansiedad. No es angustia. Es algo parecido a una caricia en el alma. Y tú sabes lo que significa. Es ella, la Santa Muerte, haciéndote sentir que ya empezó a mover lo tuyo, que ya puso manos en el asunto, que ya empezó a abrir el camino que tantos años estuvo cerrado. Y lo más fuerte es que este movimiento se nota en cosas pequeñas, pero profundas. De pronto, personas que nunca te ayudaron empiezan a apoyarte. Gente que te debía dinero, que ni recordabas, te lo devuelve sin pedirlo. Un familiar con el que casi no hablabas te busca solo para saber cómo estás. Ese hijo que te preocupaba empieza a enderezar el camino, o por lo menos, deja de meterse donde no debe. Y la tensión que cargabas se va aflojando, como si alguien te hubiera quitado un peso de encima. Porque la Santa Muerte no solo concede milagros, ella acomoda vidas, acomoda almas, acomoda destinos. Pero aún falta lo más fuerte, lo que los devotos de corazón siempre reconocen. Hay un momento que llega sin avisar, en el que la Santa Muerte te habla, no con palabras, sino con esa intuición que te pega en el pecho y que te hace sentir, ya casi. No te rindas. Ya voy. Y esa sensación es tan profunda, tan espiritual, tan llena de presencia, que muchos devotos no pueden contener las lágrimas. Y no son lágrimas de tristeza, son lágrimas de alivio. De descanso. De fe que se confirma. De sentir que después de tanto batallar solo, ya no estás solo. Ya no estás desamparado. Ya no estás perdido en la oscuridad. Porque la Santa Muerte camina contigo cuando ya no puedes caminar. Te sostiene cuando ya no puedes sostenerte. Te cubre cuando la vida te tira golpes duros. Y te levanta cuando sientes que ya no tienes fuerzas para levantarte. Y en ese instante, cuando estás ahí con los ojos cerrados, sintiendo ese calor extraño que no viene de afuera, sino de adentro, te llega un pensamiento claro, firme, poderoso. Lo mío ya viene. Lo que pedí ya está en camino. Y esa certeza te cambia el día entero. Te cambia el ánimo. Te cambia el corazón. Te cambia la forma de respirar. Porque aunque todavía no veas el milagro, ya lo sientes acercarse. Ya lo percibes. Ya lo intuyes. Ya lo presientes en tu pecho como una campanada suave, como una sombra protectora, como una mano que te guía sin que nadie más la vea. Y cuando una persona siente eso, cuando un devoto llega a ese punto,
I'm gonna have to have that shit right there, some shit. Where's my mouth? Yo, YouTube. This is MARIBACHO420, goes VR. I don't know if you can hear me, so my bad. Alright. You can hear me. You can hear me, okay. I'm not gonna lie, my freaking glasses are fogging up. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, breathing all crazy and shit. Shall we start a new game? Oh, a new game because I forgot.
There'll be machines ahead.
What are you doing? Kavad,
If the boat goes over, it'll drown in these chains.
so he drowns.
Can you take this off my head?
Kavad,
Take that shit off my head, fool.
There. Can't walk in the light if you can't see in the light, right?
we should have staked him out and left him for the Glint Hawks. Damn
I'm not gonna
shadow
lie, my
Karja.
glasses are foggy.
Several years.
My glasses are foggy as a motherfucker. Alright, before my glasses start fogging up again.
In the military, and she
Árale.
still believes in justice.
Will you sit your patronizing ass down and paddle?
Yeah, motherfucker, sit down.
If he runs,
Where to?
Sorry you can hear me breathing all crazy.
The only place he can go is Don's Grasp, and that's where we're taking him.
Dawn's Grasp? Who are you two?
Who are you
Is this
two?
a prisoner exchange?
Huh?
keep your voice down. There are machines out here.
Machine.
Blameless Marad's giving you a chance. We all make it back to Don's Grasp alive, you can talk to
Hey,
him
let me
about a
catch
pardon.
that mask real quick, fool.
So, either take your chances with us, or... Stormbird.
Stay still, you idiot. You haven't come this far to get struck by lightning. All right, I think we're clear.
What is this right here?
So Sun King Avad is willing to pardon me, a notorious enemy soldier. What does he want in return? Hey, I asked you a question.
This whole valley's been filling with machines.
The sun brought us Edom and the Shadow to find out why. Me?
Hey, fool, there's
You
all
and
these
Marad
bags.
have
Fool, let me
lost your
check real
minds.
Hey, you can't blame Marad.
quick. Let me get that rod. Hey, let me get that real quick.
What's that tall neck doing?
What the fuck is this?
Dawn's Grasp.
It's headed towards us.
What's up, fool? Hey, you got a fishing rod? Don't have to do it. Fool, let me see your bow. I could. A fish right there. Fool up.
If those machines keep coming, there's not going to be anything left of Dawn's Grasp when we get there.
Blameless Marad would have sent for reinforcements.
If there were reinforcements coming, we wouldn't have been sent to drag this murdering stain out of prison.
Come here.
How they can
What'd
offer
you call
him a
me?
pardon? Watchers,
I need my bow.
not a chance.
I can help you.
Everyone says Reyes is a good shot.
Yeah, and I'll put arrows through both of us. You're switching with me. What? Just get up front and paddle.
Hey, what the fuck? Relax.
If there are watchers, there's gonna be something worse out there too.
Hey, I like that.
You better hope we can deal with it.
Hey, where you get that at? A fucking rock.
Did we lose them?
Keep quiet.
Please don't let them see us. Please don't let them see us. I'll go to every dawn ceremony if you just don't let them see us.
Don't save us. It's not like you've never seen a machine before, Kavad. Just keep us to the left, away from them.
Okay, this is my face, man. Okay, I'm facing this. Whoa! Fuck! Yo, you redlight him! You redlight him! Get that motherfucker!
Paddle, you idiot! Faster!
Huh? 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 Haha! Yeah! See ya!
Are those watchers still following us?
Get to the key side before we find out.
Sun shines upon the worthy. Sun shines upon the worthy. The sun shines upon.
Headphones. Yeah. Oh shit.
What was that?
Hey fool, I'm not trying to catch that type of fish.
It's a snap maw.
Alright, wait.
Get to the dock.
There's more of them. Give me my
Give me a
bow.
paddle, fool. Give me a paddle.
We're not gonna make it.
We have to. I'm not
Oh,
dying for a
shit.
shadow carja.
Oh, fuck, fool. Fuck, got me all dazed and shit. Hold on. Hold on, I'm fucking. Fool, what? Hey, give me my bow before I can get that fish on. I remember though.
Give me your hand. I'll get to you. Just hold on. Damn it! No!
Hey, I was really trying to get you, fool.
Snap will get me next. I've got to get off this dock.
It's all fading. Then it closed. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, wait! Hey, fool, relax. I don't got a weapon. Fool. Hold. I'm holding. Fool. Yeah, fool, relax.
We should get off this dock. Okay, Reyes.
I know this. I've done this. Alright, cool. Ah, now you got me real close. Oh, shit.
There. So, why must Marad had me released from prison? But why?
Oh,
I'd better head to
shit.
Dawn's Grasp, find Marad. See what he wants in return for a pardon.
If that soldier hadn't taken off my chains, I'd be at the bottom of that river.
Oh, shit, I'm a fell, fool.
Where's that other soldier?
Oh, shit. Where? Órale. Here we go. How high is this mountain, fool?
If I remember my
Oh,
notes,
I got.
I'm on Bright Dawn. And Dawn's Grasp is on the other side of it.
Do I go there or make a break for it? No, I'm not a criminal. I'll go to Dawn's Grasp, see what Marad wants.
They caught me. Ay, boy, I got too close. They caught me climbing, fool. Mr. Climbing. Oh, shit.
Hey! Shadow carja!
Shut the fuck
You
up.
can run, but I will
Trying
find
to
you.
concentrate here.
I'm not trying to run. I'm
Trying to concentrate, motherfucker.
So, the other soldier from the boat is alive.
Climbing this fucking.
And she
Hey,
thinks I'm
call
trying to
fucking
escape.
Guinness World Record. Oh shit.
Whoa. Looks
like someone's target practice got interrupted. Finally, some good luck.
No, I'm not left-handed, fool. Fool. I'm right-handed, fool. Fool. Why isn't my shit letting go? Ah, no. There we go.
Just hold steady.
You can hear me breathing all crazy and shit. Yeah! My glasses are fogging up. Oh,
You can do this, Reyes.
where you at?
Okay. If this valley is filled with machines, at least now I can fight back. Will Marad really offer me a pardon if I get Don's grasp? They're not gonna forgive the Shadow either, just like that.
Here
There
we
must
go,
be a
boy.
catch.
I feel like fucking Lord of the Rings. Where they at? That's not one right there? Okay. Oh, there's one hella far. That's hella stupid. There we go, full Lord of the Rings type shit, fool. Ichi Gandalf, fool. You shall not pass in this motherfucker. Oh shit. Looking for they call me climate. What is that fucking? Hey, this is that shit your Theo has that fucking all the parties up his nose. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I got vertigo. Look at all this white shit, feeling like your Theo's favorite thing. Mr. fucking Juanita, ya déjala. Pero dame.
Guard post.
Ah, just kidding. Control, don't do drugs. Fucking motherfucker.
If I don't reach Don's grasp before that soldier, Lameless Marad will send every unit in the Sundom after me.
Oh, it's this way? Alright. Mama, what the fuck? Oh shit! Hold on, let me put this down real quick. Alright, hold on. Hey, Maribacho420 on the beat, fool. Mari on the beat. Maribacho on the beat. If you guys wondering what my name stands for, it's the drunk pothead. Spanish. And that's a beautiful spider. I mean, beautiful butterfly. Wait.
How do I get to Dawn's Grasp from here? Should be able to climb up the side of that tower. Nice.
Orale, and I'm climbing off a rope, fool. There we got this, the top right here. I don't feel like starting over. Alright, right here. Oh, shit. Ah! Alright. Woo! Yeah! Please don't fall. Let me lay down. Way. Is that a weak point? Nah, I'm just kidding. Hold on, I gotta concentrate. It's a workout. Might start playing this. Oh shit.
It is beautiful up here. I've been away from the mountains for too long.
Oh, I'm hitting it the wrong way. MARIBACHO420 on the beat. YouTube, like, share, and subscribe, folks. Oh, I'm up against my green screen. So that means straight behind me is the game. How do I go backwards, fool? Shit. Do I need anything from there? What can I do? Oh shit! Fuck it, I didn't make it.
No one's home.
Oh, there's a key in here?
This needs a key.
Fool. I was just there. What the fuck? Hey! They got a fucking voodoo doll right here, fool! Hey, they're doing brujeria, fool! I gotta get the fuck out of here. Where do I go? Oh, I get it.
This looks like a refugee camp. What were they running from?
Maribacho on the beat, ho. Oh, I see it. What is it? Sorry, excuse me. I'll put it how I found it. Maribacho on the beat, ho. Maribacho on the beat, ho. Oh, I just broke that antique. What is that? Like, if that's, what's this? Oh shit, that's my camera, fool. Okay, I know where I'm at.
That should help.
Gilbert Arenas. Fuck.
Watcher. Good thing I found a bow.
Yeah, that's how you do it. shit, what the fuck I got on my finger? Alright. Take a picture of that shit. And I'm gonna end it there, everybody. Hey, YouTube, once I figure out how to do this. Oh, damn, I'm not even facing the camera, dude. Alright, hey, wash your ass, wash your ass. Whoa, that shit has me sweating like a motherfucker. I'm gonna name that one tonight. Maribacho.
The Ultimate RV Show is returning to Sloan Park in Mesa, Arizona. Parking and admission are free.
We are. Okay, now I gotta put my game on.
Okay, this is a TikTok of protesters in Columbus.
Yo, YouTube, MARIBACHO420, the politician. Like, share, subscribe. Let's get it in.
Something interesting. The person who posted the
Getting
TikTok,
litty outside of
ICE.
That's
she
funny.
happens to be a state representative with the state of Ohio. And on the TikTok it says, getting litty outside of ICE's hotel, and in her caption she says, get the flip out of my district. Again, a state representative.
New information on federal immigration operations happening in Columbus.
A spokesperson for ICE confirms 2 arrests were made this week.
Now, I don't know if this state representative knows this or the other protesters trying to keep ICE awake, but Operation Buckeye is officially underway. This is an operation to target the area of Columbus and other areas in Ohio as far as deportation operations. And when we scroll down and see the different people who have been arrested and what their crimes are, I can't even say
I don't know
half
this is
of these
running out
out
of
loud.
battery.
Don't worry, we will go through that as well. So we have a lot to cover in this video, because now Homeland Security has come out with the details as far as what's going on in Columbus, and I think you'll find it rather interesting. I think you'll also find it interesting how much pushback there is in Columbus, from the mayor to the chief of police and protesters. So we're going to talk about these recent developments. Now, before we start the video, make sure to please like the video. It's the #1 way you guys are helping the channel, and it also helps others see the videos as well, and I think people want to see what is going on in Columbus right now.
Let's get it in.
So
Let's
this
go.
video is going to be straight from
right on
ICE.
time.
They just posted this video.
So today we got a 47-year-old Guatemalan national. Checks every box as far as community and public safety goes. Domestic violence, DUI, criminal trespass, public indecency. We got a good team out here today. Homeland Security Task Force with some DEA guys, IRS guys. So we'll see what happens.
Okay, so that video was posted straight from ICE. So I went to the Homeland Security report involving Operation Buckeye, and this was the person. He's been convicted twice of a DUI, second-degree wanton endangerment, fourth-degree assault, contempt of court, possession of an open container in a motor vehicle, public intoxication, shoplifting, and third-degree trespassing. Now, these details are very crucial to Homeland Security and to a lot of others who have been watching Homeland Security under the microscope, because Homeland is being accused of not finding the worst of the worst. But when it comes to the city of Columbus, I mean, we have the mayor and the police chief saying, we're not going to work with ICE when it comes to deportation operations. And by the way, that person was arrested in Columbus. And here's what ICE had to say as far as the mayor not working with ICE and these deportation operations. ICE said, why are you against ICE enforcing federal immigration laws in your city and making Columbus safe for all Ohioans? And here's a quick reminder of what the mayor had to say about working with ICE.
Mayor Andy Ginther here. Wanted to take a moment to speak with you about the increase in federal immigration law enforcement activity we're seeing in our city. We can't prevent federal agents from being here, but as a city, we don't discriminate against any of our residents based on immigration status. Do not obstruct federal law enforcement activity. But if you see something you don't think is right or interacting with law enforcement officials, it's okay to record that conversation on your phone. And you should continue to feel safe to call Columbus Police and 911. Our police will not be used to carry out these operations.
Okay, so you heard that straight from the
So
mayor
they're
of
not
Columbus.
backing up ICE.
We will not be using our police force to help out with immigration enforcement. But to the Trump administration, they ask, well, what about this situation? Would you be willing to help us if it's somebody who has 2 DUIs, fourth-degree assault, contempt in court, you know, things like that? Now, to be fair to the city of Columbus, they claim they are willing to work with the Trump administration in cases like this. However, where we get into this gray area of sanctuary
Hey, where you
city,
at? Has
the
ICE hit
city
that?
of Columbus, their police officers
Where
do
you're
not
at?
inquire or ask if
Type
you
in the
are an
comment.
illegal immigrant. So they have no way in actually helping Homeland Security unless
Has ICE
Homeland
hit your
asks
block?
Columbus, not the other way around. And
If
so
not,
a lot
how
of
would you
times,
feel if
Homeland
they did?
Security, they will just do the operation on their own without causing any issues. Now, recently in Columbus, a bunch of videos started to come out of protesters somehow locating where ICE was staying. In fact, we were actually able
ICE
to
is
track
in
down a
Columbus and
live
people are
stream when
blaring
everything
out-
was happening. I'll show you
blaring
guys that in a
music
second, but
to
let's
keep
first
them
see
from
this
sleeping.
video.
That's
People
great.
are blaring music. keep ICE awake. I think ICE was staying in this hotel and they're blaring music and setting off the alarms to keep them from sleeping. This is crazy. This is amazing.
I don't think you want a sleepless agent.
This is amazing. There's a guy playing a trombone.
Now, like I showed you guys at the beginning of the video, one of the TikToks that happened to pop up was posted by a state representative. But I want to be very clear. Here's my disclaimer. I am not saying she was involved with the protest. I have no way of knowing. Maybe she reposted it. But nonetheless, this is a state representative posting a video, and the video says, "Getting litty outside of ICE's hotel.
That's
Get the
fucking
flip out of
hilarious.
my district."
Coulter Buick GMC Phoenix.
Oh,
is
way to
donating
ruin the video.
$100 to Phoenix Children's Hospital for every vehicle sold. So act today
And
and
I
deck
have
the
beef,
deals with these
fuck you.
special year-end savings.
Come on,
Like the new
YouTube doesn't
26
like
GMC
these
Sierra
these
1500, save up to $16,500
These commercials,
off
fool.
MSRP, or lease a new 26 Buick
Speed it
Invista
up a
Sport
little bit,
Touring for just
Gonzalez.
$129 a month. This holiday season, deck the deals at Coulter Buick GMC Phoenix off 12th Street and Camelback Road. Trust Coulter, shop Coulter.
I got stuckity chuckity, fool. Oh my god. Come on.
So you guys can leave your comments down below how you feel about this. Again, I'm not
I'm
saying
not
this
uploading
state
this shit.
representative was at the
I
physical
still got time.
location of the hotel.
Yo,
We also
yo,
know ICE
YouTube,
was
it's
actually
MARIBACHO420,
there.
the
But
politician.
this
Like, share,
can
subscribe,
get
and
into
comment,
that
and all that
gray
good
area
stuff.
If the state
Share it with this
official
fool.
was at this hotel and she's letting everyone know ICE is there and she's filming, I mean, if the Trump administration wanted to, they could really possibly
Getting
dig into
litty
this and we
outside
can
of
get into
ICE
some charges. Again, I'm not saying
hotel.
she did anything, but if she was at the physical location, we've seen the Trump administration go after these types of situations.
Why?
As far as posting and leaking information on the internet. We see that all the time on my channel, and we cover these types of events all the time.
For what, fool?
Now, like I said before,
Isn't that their
we
duty?
actually managed to find a live stream at one of these hotel protest events,
Wait.
and the police did.
How you getting mad at a state representative that's there for her community? Literally, she's there. What? She's doing her duties. Her duets. And overtime. Not just it's just content, fool.
Did show up.
To share out the live, let's fill up these roses,
Not this though.
please. What we have in his hand right there, that
What
yellow
is that?
item,
What is that?
It looks like a 40 mic, like a beanbag. Looks like a beanbag situation.
You're not letting her sleep,
A
fool.
non or less than lethal.
What is
All right. So
Now,
now
hey.
we know what the
First we had agents that were, and then now we're gonna have agents that are sleepless, fool. Let's see where this goes.
they're prepared to do, Spud. Now we know. They've got vans. They've got
I walk a
paddy
thin line
wagons.
every
They
night I
are
talk.
ready for you guys tonight.
All I'm keep talking about is safety.
Fucking pig!
Everything I talk about is safety.
Was that the police or was that ICE?
You fucking pig!
Okay, now for those of you that have been subscribed to my channel for a while, we have seen this so many times, where the police will be summoned to try and calm down a crowd.
When I say the politician, I mean, for some reason I understand how these fools, not all of it, but I'm pretty sure damn near. Guess who I got that from? And I break it down and I only give it out the way I know how to, Hey, shh.
A crowd that is there to protest against ICE. And when the police show up, the crowd turn their attention away from ICE and they look at the police and they're not too happy. Now, here's why Columbus is a very interesting case for sanctuary cities. They're not as sanctuary as like a Portland or a Los Angeles. Columbus, when it comes to their police department, they already made it clear, we don't work with ICE, but we will work with ICE in these types of situations. But what you saw was the pushback. You're hearing, F the police, get out of here. You even saw state representative tell ICE, get the flip out of here. So we are already seeing the pushback against police officers, and here's why I think that matters. Many people don't realize this, but back in June, the Portland police were working with ICE agents at the Portland ICE building as far as helping them out if the protests got really bad. But then all of a sudden, the Portland police just like disappeared. They were not assisting and helping out ICE agents. And that's because a new directive or new initiative was given to the Portland police as far as what you can do and not do, to the point.
So basically, throughout all this time, they've been going back and forth within meetings and trying to understand how they could walk a thin line as well, where it's not too much here, not too much there, where it's just real comfortable. Like, how can we? I could tell you. Right here. Hey, right here.
Where a brand new law was created for Portland to make Portland even more sanctuary. Now, what does this have to do with Columbus? Well, we could see the same thing happen. I mean, the fact that we already have a lawmaker who's saying get the flip out of here and is promoting or posting the protest at the hotel, I mean, there can be so much pushback.
Full. If I would have woke up and I seen my state representative posting a video of while I was sleeping, she was out there fucking saying, get the hell out of my city or state. She needs a fucking sol chelada.
Or enough pushback to pressure the mayor of Columbus and
Mayor
the police chief
Corona
of Columbus to stay away and be a little more cautious as far as working with ICE agents. I mean, Portland took it so far that if tear gas was being deployed, the Portland police cannot get involved. If there's any sort of traffic violations or ICE needs help with traffic, Portland police were not getting involved also as far as the Portland protest situation. So I'm just trying to show you guys with these sanctuary policies, you never know what could happen, and that's why I have always been so interested with sanctuary policies. I don't think people realize a lot of these policies are very reactive, and you just kind of make the policies as we go. That's what we've been tracking since I've been documenting sanctuary cities.
So you're telling me that every time they fucking go out, they're improvising? So they don't have a plan? They're just improvising? That's fucking wild.
No, that's fine. I'm just gonna stand here as well. Can I have your name and badge number?
I don't gotta give you shit.
Please stand back from me. Can I have your name and badge number? I'm not.
They don't gotta tell you shit.
I'm gonna stand right here. Can I have a name and badge number?
Fucking narc.
No tiene que decir nada. No tiene que hablar con ellos. No tiene que decir nada si no le dan un papel que dice warrant. Si tiene abogado, puede pedir un abogado. I'm gonna, okay, you can say as much as you want.
This to me seems like there's a goal. The goal is it how many people this and that, and you'll get this and that. Because the way she was like, man, she's basically said, shut the fuck up. You're gonna fuck up my bank, my money, bitch. That's what it sounded to me. That's what it sounded to me.
Back up. I have the right to speak, and I have the right to tell him his rights. No tiene que hablar.
Now I do want to point out.
She's telling them you don't gotta speak, you don't gotta say nothing to them. If I was out for, I'd be like, you know the law in Spanish? I'd like, get in the car. Hi, that's my lawyer now. You can speak to my lawyer.
If this is on public property, you don't need a warrant. Something else I am noticing when it comes to the different sanctuary cities, You have sanctuary cities who know what questions to ask and they know how to operate. Like in Portland, you will never hear protesters say, you know, where's your warrant? What's your name? Where's your warrant? They don't even do that. They just document, post the pictures, and they let people know ICE is in the area. Or in Chicago, people don't ask, where's your warrant? Where's your warrant? They just blow whistles and tell people to get out of the way. These are different types of things I notice when it comes to sanctuary cities as far as the inexperience of dealing with ICE agents or federal operations. You can tell with a lot of these clips coming out of Columbus, a lot of people don't really know what questions to ask or how to even deal with federal operations. It's just something I want to point out. Now,
the best way how to deal with them? No, that's what you do. You just... I'll start speaking Spanish out of nowhere. Hey, wait. Get your hands back. Put them behind your back. Okay? Just because I was talking and
there is a reason why I brought up the inexperience in Columbus. That's because a clip has surfaced coming out of Columbus with a ton of people showing up. This group couldn't even fit the amount of people who showed up as far as learning about your rights, learning about deportation operations, group organization, things like that. And we saw this happen in St. Paul, in the Minnesota area, Minneapolis area. We saw this happen in the early days of Chicago, where organizations and groups, they started to get together and they started to hold these events as far as training and really learning about your rights and how to educate others as far as dealing with deportation operations.
Wait.
Again, we really tried to look at all of the different aspects when it comes to sanctuary and when it comes...
They don't have, like, outdoor auditoriums? Oh, then you gotta get through the city with that, huh? Where is somewhere you could go and have a gathering? The park, no? We're not drinking, doing no dumb stuff. Hey, there's no capacity at the park. You can park your car down the street. You can park your car right there. Just make sure you park it the right way.
Comes to an uptick of federal operations and stuff like this, we see this pop up all the time as far as training events to help people out on dealing with federal agents. Now, here's a clip from a town hall meeting in Columbus. And when it comes to dealing with sanctuary policies, in my personal opinion, I think city councils really have a lot of power as far as dictating what direction policies go in and how far sanctuary policies will get.
You look like you may not be of this land. You have a tag in your car, a flag hanging from your rear view mirror. They can stop you just because. They literally made that, the Supreme Court of this country made that legal. It's called the Kavanaugh Rule. Yeah. ICE can pull you over for no reason. If we are at a light together, they happen to look over and I'm playing some Bad Bunny and going ham, they can pull me over.
Now, I do want to say...
What? ¿Qué, güey? She said ICE could pull you over because I don't know if that's only just where. Wait, you can't. She said you can't go around bumping whatever like Latino, your Sábado Gigante side, your fucking your fucking papas con chorizo, fool. Hey, they can pull you over. I'm bumping nothing but Mexican, fool. Pull me over, bitch. I got mine. And I'm gonna stand up, too. I just heard this, fool. That pisses me off, fool. You shouldn't get pulled over for bumping whatever you're bumping, fool. I'm not gonna say it's a free country speech. But now you're making it to where, like, if we speak it, that's it. Full. Yeah, you're deporting people back, fool. But there's still a lot of us here. There's still a lot of us, fool, that are here. You can't take the ones that are been here out, bitch.
A lot of people oversimplify how ICE operates. Now in 2026, we might see things be a little different. Let me explain. Right now, ICE operates extremely covert. They're not the ones doing these general broad sweeps. That's typically Border Patrol. But as far as like just looking over and knowing you're an illegal immigrant, that actually does not happen a lot at all due to the lack of manpower and due to the fact that the majority of the ICE operations involve a warrant. Now for 2026, the Trump administration is talking about having an influx of 10,000 agents joining the ranks of ICE and also doing more of these broad sweeps. So that could start to happen, but right now ICE has always operated extremely covert.
Just because. So I want to just express that because
no, I'm in it now.
We are trying to
yeah, that shit pissed me off.
We can in a place where we have no jurisdiction whatsoever, and so that's why it's just important for us to come together as a community to protect each other and to give folks that give our allies jobs, good jobs of like, there's a whistle program, there's other ways that we can protect people.
I told you guys, the early stages of a lot of the sanctuary pushback, the whistle. I just talked about that over in Chicago.
Having this hotline, I'm happy to share a website that has...
You arrest people that are bumping music that's in a different language, not just Mexican. Nah. I'm not on that time. It's a lot of lawsuits right there. That's a lot of lawsuits. Hey, we're spray foaming. This spray foam that we got on there, my lady got it bad. Fucking.
Literally ICE hotspots that people report, so people know, stay away from 161. Stay away from this particular place because they're doing stops. They've been doing that. In Dublin, we got reports that they were going door to door yesterday.
And by the way, this is the police chief of the city.
Hey, now I'm thinking. These APS fools that have been coming to the house. Fool, we seen one fool. The fool was like aggressively trying to get in the yard, fool. I found that weird. I was like, nah, motherfucker, none of that shit. Fool, now I'm thinking, are they pretending to be this and scoping out neighborhoods? Now it got me, fool.
Sitting right here, listening to all of this. And by the way, the police chief also is on record saying, and the mayor, we will work with ICE under circumstances involving a warrant. So here you have somebody saying right next to them, we're going to warn everybody if ICE is in the area, yet that's kind of conflicting considering
I don't
the
know
mayor
the law,
and the police
but
chief
I
said
know
we
when
will
and
work
I
with
know
ICE
not, and
under circumstances,
special
circumstances.
I don't know what I
so
just
how
said,
do we know
but
what
I
the
know what I
circumstances
just said
are
is,
if we're just
you know?
telling everybody ICE is in the area? I don't know how that's going to work,
I
but
don't know
that's
what
what she's
number of
saying.
the law this is.
So the
But you're
challenge is
bullshitting.
we're doing everything that we can to protect people within our legal means.
Right here in law 420, aka 420, light it, don't hide
so
it.
leave your comments
It
down
says,
below how you feel about
thou
that.
shalt not
Okay,
listen
so I
to
hope you guys
bullshit
enjoyed the
and get
video.
played.
I always try to be as fair as possible when we make these videos, conduct these investigations, get all of the
you
different
too,
sides,
you too.
bring
That
them
was
together
MARIBACHO420,
so you can
the
have an
politician.
informed
Like, share,
opinion. I
subscribe,
always try
share
to be
with
as
the
fair as
Lotte guy.
possible.
Tell
Thank
fool,
you
be
so much
careful.
for everything, and make sure to
Hey,
please pray for peace. We do need that right now. Again, leave your comments. Make sure to please subscribe. Make sure to please like the video. Pray for
that's
peace.
2
Thank you for
videos.
everything. God bless, and we'll see you all later.
Well, it's now been 2 days since the Epstein files were released. Well, it's now been 2 Since the Epstein files were released, about 1% of the files of the 99% that are still left to be released are redacted. This is one of the biggest cover-ups in American history. And what I'm going to show you is that there's something that we can do about it. And Pam Bondi should be worried. She has exposed herself criminally, and she very well may be impeached. Articles of impeachment are being written as we speak, and Tim Kaine was actually asked about this. Senator Tim Kaine from Virginia was asked about whether or not we should impeach Pam Bondi over what's going on. And here was his response.
Suspicious. All these files need to come out.
Well, Congressman Rowe comment and Thomas Massey, as I was just saying, who led the push to release the files, say they're looking at options including impeachment and contempt for DOJ officials. Would you support those steps going that far, impeachment or contempt?
I think that's premature. Here's a recent example. The Pentagon was dragging their feet on not releasing files about the Venezuelan boat strikes. And so we put into the defense bill a requirement that they're either going to release or the travel budget for the Secretary of Defense is going to be reduced. We have tools in appropriations bills and other tools to force compliance if somebody's dragging their feet. And I'd rather focus on those tools than get into discussions about contempt and impeachment.
Okay. This pisses me off so much. This pisses me off so much. I have so much to take you through that I'm going to take you through, but I just want to real quick say they are breaking the law. Pam Bondi, the rest of the DOJ, Kash Patel, Donald Trump, a law was written. And not only are they breaking the spirit of the law, they're breaking the actual law by releasing files that are redacted without giving Congress notification of why those files are redacted. And Tim Kaine's response to the government, when the government that works for us is not following the laws that our representatives wrote, is, well, we could maybe affect her travel budget. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding? We have to do things completely differently. If we expect people to actually follow laws, we have to enforce them. I just can't, like, I just don't even know in what other area of life, when you break a law, you don't suffer consequences for it. Do you think if you, I don't even know. Do you think if a judge ordered you to show up to court and you didn't show up, they would do anything other than arrest you? It's absurd. It's absurd. This is why we lose. Because instead of actually, having balls and actually enforcing the laws as they're written, we pussyfoot around. Well, we don't, but our elected Democrats do. We have to primary every do-nothing Democrat who is standing in the way of justice. And that's what Tim Kaine is doing here. And he's making it harder for other Democrats to want to rally and speak up. We need a movement. We need leaders. We don't need people who are acting like this is business as usual. It's not, okay? Goddamn, I'm pissed. I'm pissed. All right, wow, that went on for a while, but there is much more that I want to take you through. Now, remember, Jeffrey Epstein's own brother said that this is what was going to happen.
What I do want to talk about is I've been recently told the reason they're going to be releasing these things and the reason for the flip is that they're sanitizing these files. There's a facility in Winchester, Virginia, where they're scrubbing the files to take Republican names out of it.
And that's exactly what they did. They have sanitized the files. They've taken Republican names out. The only people that have been revealed to be in these files are Democrats, and I think Bill Clinton has a lot to answer to.
Camping World is America's used RV supercenter. We have over 22,000 quality pre-owned RVs in stock, featuring top brands like Jayco, Forest River, Grand Design, Keystone, Thor Motor Coach, Brinkley, and more. Browse the full assortment at campingworld.com today.
Join me for a champion's take with former NFL wide receiver Larry Fitzgerald Jr.
Empty slogans and cute jingles, lawyers love to act like they care. Do they back it up? Hi, I'm Mark Breyer.
And I'm Alexis Breyer. We're the husband and wife law team. One study.
But we're not gonna focus on the shiny object they want. They want this to be all about Bill Clinton. That is by design. This is like when Bill Barr got ahead of Robert Mueller's report on Russia and said there was no wrongdoing, and This is the same thing. This is a PR strategy. They want to make this about one thing. But unfortunately, they've gone about it in a way where people are like, well, what the fuck you hiding? What the fuck you hiding? And here is just like a quick timeline of what went down. Pam Bondi briefed Trump in May that his name appeared in multiple files in the Epstein files. Elon tweeted in June that Trump is in the Epstein files. Susie Wiles has confirmed to Vanity Fair that Trump is in the Epstein files, but his name is nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. Justin Amash, who I guess has more guts than Tim Kaine, said we need to impeach and remove Pam Bondi. He is a former Republican, I think a libertarian now. And to my point, like, imagine if we had the gall to do this sort of shit with the things that we're responsible for in our own lives when answering to the government. Imagine if we did this with our taxes. I am just sick of the corruption. I'm sick of there being two forms of justice, one for you and me, and then one for the most powerful. Pam Bondi said this that was totally unrelated to Epstein, and said, President Trump is leading the most transparent administration in American history by moving to unseal these documents around his assassination attempt. American people are going to know more answers about what happened in Butler, Pennsylvania. And then she got community noted, saying the newly released Epstein files, required by law to be revealed in full, have seen 119 pages fully blacked out, among other heavy redactions elsewhere. So this is something that's going to be chasing them for a long time. And remember that Trump's former criminal defense attorney, Todd Blanche, was installed at the DOJ to protect Trump and his cronies from Epstein materials. And that's what happened. They got fake binders when Trump first got into office. They gave them to the MAGA influencers. He spent 2 days with Ghislaine Maxwell in prison, and then she was transferred to a very cushy prison, and then they released less than 1% of files, and those files are still heavily redacted. And what's really interesting is that they didn't redact everything, because this photo came out of, this is Jeffrey Epstein's drawer, and as you can see here, this is a never before seen picture of Donald Trump with some women. And wouldn't you know it, when this was discovered, they deleted this file from the website. This doesn't exist anymore in the Justice Department website. Here's what someone on Fox News had to say.
Why aren't you being transparent here? What are you hiding? Because the lack of transparency, putting out hundreds of pages of just completely redacted files is not being transparent. Doing this in tranches, not complying with the law, that's not being transparent. And I think that's the issue here. You can't claim you're the most transparent president and then kind of pull this crap.
Yeah. And do you think the American people are going to stand for it? I actually don't think they're going to stand for it. I think MAGA is starting to wake up to what's actually going on. Someone pointed out a fun thing is that they are legally required to explain every redaction to Congress. But I guess to Tim Kaine, that doesn't matter. Tim Kaine's going to say, well, actually, what we can do is say that Pam Bondi doesn't get per diem anymore unless she starts to tell us every redaction. Give me a fucking break.
Redacted.
Someone said, wow, these episodes are more
fool,
blacked
just
out than
fucking
Pete
give us
Hegseth
an
after the
all-black
Pentagon
fucking
Christmas
paper,
party.
fool.
And again, here's another timeline. First, Trump and Bondi pledged to release the files. Then Bondi gave ridiculous binders to ridiculous people. Then Trump and Bondi said there were no files. And then Mike Johnson refused to swear in a new member of Congress to block this bill from being passed. And when it finally became law, they released less than 1% of the files.
Black
and just to put a final pin on this, someone made this satirical comment.
Because in redacted documents, it's like, you know how when you use a highlighter, you highlight something? Well, it's all black and you can't see nothing. Redacted. And then some are like this big, a big ass black fucking redacted.
I am not a pedophile, and all the proof is right here in my I'm not a pedophile document. Unfortunately, I had to redact all of it, but you can use your imagination. Well, we're going to keep watching this. This is not going away. It's not going away. It's only going to get worse.
These fools are still running it?
Caitlin Clark from the logo.
Life would be easier if I could do everything from the logo.
Allow me to assist.
The match. Now that's a tomato. Sheboygan.
The answer is Sheboygan. State Farm with the assist. Jersey Mike's freshly slices it right in front of you. You can't fake that. You can fake my outfit. You can fake these haunches. You just can't fake a freshly sliced Jersey sub. Made the authentic Jersey way since 1956. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Where else would you rather be on a holiday Saturday night watching Steph Curry and Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns and the Golden State Warriors? I like these baseball series. Love them. Give me the teams back to back. There's a few issues from the prior game.
Let's go, baby.
In the Valley of the Sun that might need to be rectified tonight.
Get right back at them.
Violations here. Pat Frer's going to take a third opportunity.
Well, you can't land the plane if you don't get it off the ground. At some point, we have to start the game.
I don't know what they're waiting for. We are the telecast. And we're here. We're waiting. So the Suns do win the opening.
Gillespie.
Colin Gillespie, Devin Booker, Dylan Brooks, Royce O'Neal, and Mark Williams for Phoenix.
Let's go, Bucks.
15 and 12.
Let's go, Bucks. We need a Brooks. Oh, well, that's 2.
7 in that first half. Well, he's 1 for 1 tonight with Steph. So Booker with the first 4 of the game. Steph floating it home.
He knows that,
a year ago better than 40% from distance.
Yeah. Yeah. If he makes this shit. Ah, man. Fool, I would have lost it, fool.
And throw the ball to a teammate. You see Draymond throw that little pump fake. He took his time there. He was not sped up.
Quentin Post, beautiful delivery.
Exploit the switch. They're going to switch that, find a way to get under.
Let's go, bro. Let's go, Williams. Fuck this fool.
Williams will hammer that down. Quentin Post, reload 3. And Phoenix is just
nice rebound.
Steph Curry, 3. Yeah, don't leave that guy. Jimmy inside. Beautiful delivery by Steph Curry.
Again, exploiting the switch.
1% from distance. They don't have Grayson Allen tonight. Butler pretty physical. Put it up and in.
Go right at him, and he gave the ball back. You're smash mouth, too.
What the fuck is that about, fool? Trying to go viral or what?
They're on the kick out. Don't leave Royce O'Neal.
Let's go, Buck.
Booker to Williams again, ducking it down, and Steve Kerr has to use a timeout.
Just hit Dylan
Let's
Brooks.
go.
We don't like what you did. We're coming at your head.
Brandon Pajemski, GP2's first playing time, and beautiful cut by Brandon.
You turn it over, you're running the fastest back.
Don't follow, don't chase him.
Draymond down the lane.
Because then that's happening.
Up and in. Beautiful finish. Use the
You got an angle to the basket if you go quick.
Devin Booker, well defended by Moody, and Draymond had the rebound, but Gillespie took
Let's
it.
go, vamos, Dylan! That's 3 ball, fool. Vamos, Dylan!
From the baseline, Dylan Brooks putting it up and in. Remember,
let's go, Gillespie.
Even if you switch those, you have to be aware and alert.
Don't chase Steph, fool.
With the left hand on the screen.
Well, look at them showing double.
Shot clock at 5. Anthony Melton finding Pajemski, threw him a hand grenade at 3. And Brandon bails it out with a triple.
Nothing, step backs.
Yeah, 41%.
Jump 2 at him. You don't got to fucking
He doesn't
have 3 fools chasing. Let's go, Book! 3 ball. Ah, let's go, Iguodala.
I got to get this rebound.
Nice defense. Nice defense. That's no foul.
Trace got the rebound, got it back to DeAnthony. Loose on the deck.
Ah, come on, Bug.
To put it in. Their best players off to a great beginning.
Vamos! Iguodala.
Just delivering. Good win physicality.
Ah,
on him. Shot clock at 5.
I thought he was going to shoot.
Tough fadeaway.
D'Anthony Melton drove in there, played off.
Vamos, Dylan!
Found Jimmy Butler. He's able to drive again.
Dylan Brooks, nice.
Ah!
Back hyped up again. Get your energy back after.
Let's go, Dunn. Let's go, Gillespie. A good win. 3 ball.
Jimmy Butler cutting open that
up. Uh-oh, Bouye.
USF product, Jamari Bouye checking in.
Iguodala. Ah!
A pick and roll play.
74% shooting. Well, in the first quarter.
Well, just because they weren't rested on their laurels too. Like they were making adjustments.
Will Richard drop it in the 34 shooting on 3-pointers in the last week and a half.
Nice.
Kick out to Goodwin. He bottoms a triple. And right now, Phoenix. Welcome back, Pat Spencer. He had a family matter. They missed the game in Phoenix.
Always happy to see him out there.
Shot clock at 3, and Butler bails out the dubs. 4.8 left in the quarter.
Whoa. I'm a dealer. 3 ball.
And then 3. The Phoenix Suns go for 44.
Nope.
Too high. Not count. And Jimmy missing it high and long. 44 in the first quarter.
Let's go, baby.
Steph gets the switch. Iguodala takes the big man inside and puts it up and in with the left hand.
See how he took his time.
Jemski denying Gillespie the ball. Now Draymond's there to take care of that. Beautiful. Brandon and Draymond combined wonderfully on that. Curry trails 3.
Oh!
You got a technical on Draymond, and he's been thrown out of the game. Oh. Now, what's he's upset about is Goodwin cracked into Steph after missing the shot. This is from the other night in Phoenix, where Dylan Brooks hit Steph in the stomach for no reason and received a flagrant foul. And Draymond's just a little tired of the Suns whacking Curry when he's done shooting the 3. Curry when he releases the ball.
We've seen way worse than that. They turned it over.
Steph dribbled it off his own foot there.
Hey, don't be touching our players like that, fool. They might not get it in, but we might get it in. I'm talking about us as fans, fool. All right, let me take the lead. Hey, me, fool. You stupid just because you're at home or what? You got that feeling because you're at home? Pussy motherfucker. Oh yeah, fool. Let's just fight during the game. And then lose money. Don't talk shit on the fucking floor, fool, like you're gonna fucking fight. Motherfucker, if it's really like that, once this bitch hits 0, let's go. Let's do it in your fucking practice facility or your little fucking warm-up room. Yeah, you know what? Let's wait for the fans to leave, fool, and we'll fucking fight right here in your logo. But you're hot-headed, fool. You're swinging like this. You're hot-headed, fool. You don't think when you fight, fool. That's how you probably fight, fool. Fighting with anger and don't even know how to fucking throw it. Jordan Poole, fool. That fool's fucking the size of fucking. Come on now. The fuck?
Gillespie fades it off, and those are the plays. That has nothing to counterattack time. You're down 12, the game's a little ragged. Steph missing that 3. Quentin post, an open look, and he got it.
It was him mimicking the tactic towards the official.
Let's go!
It's inside. Iguodala pacing. He's the smallest player on the floor, one of them. Gillespie, nice finish. He had a good idea because 59%, but you're playing without Draymond Green. And you have not stopped the turnover issue whatsoever. Spencer 3. Booker got Phoenix flowing early.
I'm a book.
11 in the game.
What book, fool? What chapter, dog?
Getting to that step back. Create a little space. Spencer on Booker. Does the same thing, but Booker there. And Will Richard to guide it home on the follow.
Drive from one side, cut from the other.
The Warriors 11-4, second chance points with the advantage. Looks like last year when they were rebounding well.
That was a little bit too hard. So you tried too hard for that one. Let's go, Bud!
He is special mid-range. I'm telling you, man. He's got
That's the movement you need behind the double team. They were ready.
Clap, fool.
Richard sidestep three. Oh, that rookie's got some confidence. Shot clock down to 5. Booker wheels, fades, fires. He's that good. Devin Booker is jumping and trying to flow into something else, but pretty good recovery there for the Suns. They had this big comeback to get back in the game, and Booker's trying to create more separation.
3 ball, four. I was stuck on something.
Steph running with friends. Pajemski, an open 3.
I'm Alperen Şengün.
I thought it was going to work, fool.
Highest scores in Turkey.
I thought it was going to work.
Meet your new Dell PC with Intel inside. With all-day battery life to power through your to-dos, so you have extra free time.
Somewhere on a stretch of road in a town you've never heard of, there's a Chevy truck. And the person who drives it, well, that's a Chevy
It's nice. They hit the ball fake. There's only one to take. But the Suns play the clock here. The final 55 ticks.
Mama delayed!
He's been shooting it well. 6 of 6. Well, they've been going ball screens all through the half.
Oh, O'Neal, baby.
Just got it back. 16 to 4 points off turnover deficit is wild.
And Richard got it at home. He had 4 tenths to work with. That was gold good. You go to replay at 0-0.
That was nice.
But that's the only way. Pajemski will start the second half. Jimmy Butler shot clock at 3. Jimmy got in to lay it up and in. And they keep defending you. Suns vastly improved defense this year. Butler 3. Jimmy is the best three-point shooter on the Warriors, by the way.
Hold on to Steph for dear life.
What a year for Gillespie. And that lob to Jimmy thrown perfectly by Quentin Post. Yeah, you
Oh, it was a game. It was a game.
He's driving. The kick out to Butler. He's going to break the paint. Little D-cell. And Quentin Post dunking it down.
We can crash too now.
DP2 in to try to slow down Booker.
I'm gonna delay it.
Brooks shot clock at 3. And Brooks with the mid-range. Jackson Davis, GP2 with Moody, Pajemski, and Steph.
Whoa! Don't fight. Hey, don't fall for their bait, fool. They're rage baiting you guys.
Quentin Post and Moody.
Vamos delay!
Missed threes and Brooks answers with the 3.
Get your spacing right.
They're looking for Steph. Moody going to attack. GP2 catch and shoot. He drops in the 3.
The man he passed it to. That is big time.
You know who's the easy rage baiter? Or Draymond?
And then had it blocked.
It's okay. You need to see another day. You got 12
Throw that fool.
Elton breaking the paint.
Let's go. Good win. Nice.
Jimmy will dunk it down.
Steph was so under control that whole possession. As soon as he got into the night, never a bad idea. There's a sense of urgency the Warriors are playing with is palpable.
Yeah!
7. Anthony Melton. Shot clock at 3. Jimmy's got to make something out of nothing. And he does! Another 3!
Mama Bouye!
He thought about the 3.
Ah!
And then he'll pick up the foul.
Ah, I like that. You see that? Did you see what Bouye did? That fool tweaked a little bit, making Jimmy Butler think he was going to go, but then he went back at him.
Will Richard catch and shoot 3. Will Richard is perfection. 5 of 5. Gillespie denied there by Richard, and then Quentin Post got a hand on it.
Done. Let's go, baby.
There's no help right now. Pat Spencer working the baseline and shot it just a little long. Right idea. And Pat with a steal. Now you can play for 1.
That was Iguodala, fool.
Will Richard, corner 3. Got another one! Scorching hot right now. Gillespie with 3 seconds.
Foul.
Has it blocked. 2.4. Will Richard.
Look at Will. He's talking to the crowd. Talk to me.
He's so hot for 4 games, and he's been very cold the last 2. Gillespie.
Let's go, baby.
You don't want to have a 4th quarter drought. Minnesota was 17-0. Portland was 12-0. Pajemski missing there. DeSantos and Quentin Post. Long way to go in this game. Under 9 minutes, 5-point lead in the ball. Curry with the center, Mark Williams on him, shot it over a couple times.
You got to be physical when you snatch it.
Nice back.
Ah!
Hammering it down.
It's done,
You're
folks.
not able to keep your body in the first half.
Ooh, he tried to get that foul.
Goes back to Steph. DP2 with a little baby hook.
With Steph, you just gotta let his ass get tired.
Turnovers of their own.
Don't chase him and then he gets too tired.
Another opportunity. Richard.
No, I'm just saying, like
spacing was rubbish.
somebody like that, you gotta wait for that foot to get tired. Let's go, Book.
This is Phoenix' first team foul, the fourth, so they're ramping up the intensity because they have some fouls to give here. Step from the baseline. Curry drops it in. It's been a ball. Goes behind the backboard. Shot clock at 10.
Let's go, Gillespie. Vamos, Book. Let's go, Book.
On the curl. The fadeaway is perfect. So good. You're fading away while he's going to the rim. Curry on Gillespie. Little runner. Booker's got post on a switch. Double team.
Thank you, Curry, for stepping out.
Got another one.
He's going in.
Relocate and post to get it done. You cross pass with Steph and roll to the rim. They're not sending a second defender. Booker.
Ah, and one, fool.
It's time. You have to start double
Devin
teaming.
Booker's got down to 7. Curry from the hash mark. 3! Oh, it's something else. He's got 24. That hash, he caught you off guard somehow.
Let's go.
Gillespie. Post played the D, but then Iguodala stuck in. Comes Dylan Brooks.
Good win.
For 3. He banked it? 2-point lead of the ball. Into GP2. Butler down the lane. Butler's fouled and lays it in.
Sense of urgency is through the roof to get a W.
Booker.
Gotta get an and one. That's right, baby. Gotta get that and one.
You don't want to give up a 3 here.
Gillespie. Ah.
Biggest rebound of the night.
Now they got to foul you.
Curry weaving through the roster, and of course it's Dylan Brooks. So step into account in the Western Conference, I guarantee you. For sure. Steph hits them both.
Oh my God!
To make it a 1-point game, and now the Warriors will have to take a timeout. Still looking, still looking. Steph's got it. He was fouled first. He's fouled again, and he lays it in anyway. They were trying to foul him for his player.
But you can't let him get separation. That's the first thing.
So Royce O'Neal looking. Gillespie. Back to O'Neal. 2 seconds.
We lost by 1, huh? Oh, by 3.
The Warriors end the 3-game losing streak.
Damn.
You are stealing my jersey.
Well, Erica Kirk, she literally accidentally said it. She accidentally said it. Lindsey Graham had to respond to it, and the right is up in arms.
This game, so if they can keep him healthy, they're
Logan Paul has been getting dragged for making
almost a beauty by Radmanovic as it wouldn't go down. Now Gilbert Arenas to the hole. He can get there, can't he? Gilbert Arenas on the attack. 7-4 Washington early.
They have a number of... You always should know where you are, obviously, and if you just look up, you'll be able to find it.
The Lakers pulled away in the second overtime. So it's a 6-0 run for the Lakers, and the Lakers have the lead. Not for backups. Gilbert Arenas, how strong is he? Now Arenas, the three. Gilbert, I talked about being a gunner. He gets inside and slices it.
Really played into their hands, didn't really push the issue.
Gilbert Arenas within 7. So it stays a 7-point lead. Gilbert Arenas with space. 80 as Arenas has 29. 6. Boy, half away. Two teammates really did take it away. Opposite end. Gilbert Arenas up to 34. Arenas, heavens closed, but it made no difference. And it's back to 13. Caught in the air, found Gilbert Arenas, and he'll go to the line as Kobe got him on the way by, they say. And an opportunity for a three-point play as
Arenas to get a deuce.
Lakers' first lead since the opening 12 minutes of play. And again, 135-134. Like this. There he goes. Radmanovic tries to get there, but it's too late.
And I'm surprised.
There goes Arenas, and he's got a three-point opportunity. Running a weave. It's Arenas for three. Boy, what a night for Gilbert. Gilbert Arenas to 58. LA native Gilbert Arenas.
Gilbert Arenas put on quite a show, and
he's got 60.
Won 5 of 6. They come off a win Wednesday night in Charlotte, 114-107, and Gilbert Arenas.
Easy baskets, easy dunks.
Gilbert pulls up for the jumper and hits. Gilbert draws contact, score the... Gilbert for the long jumper, good. Ariza called for his third personal. Eddie Jordan trying to lobby for a shooting foul, didn't get it. Gilbert crossover, how about that shot? Magic have also led by 9 in the first half. Gilbert penetrates left-handed.
Oh, what a move. 15 points to be Gervin.
He's got 18 in the game. The last 6. Score the field goal for Gilbert.
But they've gotten back to their shooting ways. Only 7 of 22.
Wizards by 2. 5:55 to go. Gilbert penetrates, lays it up and in. That one's a bit long. Tipped by Jamison to Arenas for 3. Gilbert, top of the key for 3.
To the basket, he had to shoot that, but at 6'9", you do have the size advantage.
Gilbert drops one in.
Making some of those shots. He was leading the league in field goal percentage for the first couple of weeks.
Arenas again, he's starting to heat up. 22 years old, December 30th. Hard to believe he's still only 21. Gilbert drops in a 3.
And you get the sense, nice move. The airborne defender, that should be a call to charge.
Now he squares up and softly drops. Arenas for 3. Got it.
Both.
Absolutely. Arenas for 3. Wizards can play for the final shot of the quarter. With the fans ready to come to their feet in the phone booth. Arenas for 3. Big shot.
All over LeBron, fool. Where you going, LeBron?
How about that?
You fucking Diddy partier. Where are you going? Where are you going?
Guarding Gilbert.
Look at you, looking dumb as fuck. Look at Hibachi making you look stupid.
But the tip is there.
And this outside shooter has great range and got his team off to a good start.
Arenas answers with a long. And trying for 300 more.
Got it.
1 of 2 for Arenas. And the Wizards lead by 2, and the steal by Gilbert goes up and scores. In the game for Washington. Arenas around the screen. Jumper good. 3-point field goal, 13.6. Gilbert, boy, he keeps thinking about that jumper. Now he takes it and hits it. Another 3-pointer for Arenas. Gilbert penetrates, lay it up and in easily. Nicely done. Arenas around Francis. Score the field goal. Offensive rebounds than they do defensive rebounds. Arenas misses the free throw, but gets it back. Tries the jumper. Got it. Three-pointer for Arenas.
Foul, but he was a split second late.
Gilbert got a 2-point field goal, a 3-point play. Gilbert for 3. Got another. Arenas pulls up. How about that? It used to be they'd re-jump it when that would happen. Arenas, short jumper, good. One-handed shot with 5 personals. Finds an opening, lays it up, score the field goal, and he'll go to the line. Led by as many as 5. Here's Gilbert against Nash on a fading jumper, good. Been with a couple of different teams. Gilbert Arenas, 2000 Lakers, won 19 in a row. Here's Jamison. Again, no call. Gilbert sets, fires, at the buzzer, got another 3. 17-7 run here. Gilbert again off the screen, got another one. Barkley did it in 95. Gilbert for the long jumper. How do you like that? Plan to come across the midcourt stripe at the end of a quarter and fire it up.
That fool was always my favorite player out of the Sun.
Drives on Bell,
that
works
period.
free for the jumper and hits.
Oh, that's a tough shot for those knee surgeries.
Him and fucking
surgery on
Barbosa.
October 11th last season and played just 3 games. Arenas scored the field goal
a few moments ago.
He's 8 of 11, has 19 points. Gilbert knocks down a jumper. Double team on Butler. They go to Arenas with 5 to shoot. Pulls up for the long 3. Got another one. Arenas, he thought about it. Now he drives.
God damn, fool.
8. Wizards led by 15 just a few minutes ago. And the sweet jumper by Gilbert of the period, leading by 5. Here's Arenas with 36 points. Fading. Got it. Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert inside, puts it up and scores. Gilbert
2 points. Also has 10 assists.
Shit, the youth center I used to go to, they used to give the rec center free Suns tickets.
Bumped by Marion.
What
Still
concentration.
Chicago, Houston, and Denver. Here's Arenas. Gilbert drives on Marion, draws a foul, and he scores! How do you like that? He is spectacular.
You don't want to commit the foul, so watch Sean Marion trying to take away the shot. Doesn't want to get too much contact, but
I got
so
a fucking
5 days later. Gilbert pulls the trigger. Got another one. 10 on the shot clock for Arenas. Gilbert fires. Too strong. I got it off the glass. He got it off the glass. Gilbert Arenas has 54 points. He is 21 of 37. Phil, I thought this shot was too strong.
Well, it did look that way, but it was perfect for the glass. What a play game by that guy right there. He had a 60-point game on this trip. Now, what did he finish with? 54.
How about this team, Phil?
The Wizards' Gilbert Arenas goes behind the back, into the lane, scores the lefty layup, 2 of his 40.
Gilbert Arenas lights it up. Free throw shooting team in the NBA. Arenas draws contact and he scores.
In the game, they dump it in, knock it away by Jamison. Up ahead to Arenas, streaking on Howard. Back to Butler. Great pass. That's it. Arenas with a nice move, gets inside. Field goal.
3 Bucks and the Wizards. Agent 0.
Charlie gets the open look. Just can't get it to go. How about that?
They're going to count it.
Oh, yeah.
A circus shot for Arenas, a foul by Blake. He's called Agent 0 for big reasons.
Gilbert for the win.
Oh, baby!
Gilbert Arenas, Agent 0, wins the game at the buzzer.
5, the Wizards, Gilbert Arenas on the JOB. He's hit 12 buzzer beaters so far this year. It's on the way. Got it! Number 13 is in the books. Courtesy Agent 0.
The Portland Blazers and the Wizards, Agent 0.
8-4. Gilbert, nice pass, absolutely gorgeous look.
That's the way to play the game.
At number
6, up by double figures. Normally in the fourth quarter, they're down double figures. As Arenas off. Pretty play from Gilbert Arenas.
He's got some tricks.
bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets. Win or lose. So you could turn that $150 into something bigger.
Federal Protective Service officers following, then tasing a woman after they say she attempted to light an incendiary device, waved a large knife at them, and threw it at one of the officers.
Yeah, so that's how you get in trouble. Now, this story actually happened back in June at the Portland ICE building. And a common theme we are starting to see with all of these clashes that occurred over the summer at the Portland ICE building, a lot of these protesters and advocates, a lot of them are starting to be found guilty of their charges. And that's what's happening here.
Oh, you...
Now, that clip you just saw happened a day ago, and those weren't federal agents, those were Portland police officers, and it turns out somebody...
Come on, dude!
...decided to attack one of the police officers at the Portland ICE building.
Fool.
So, in this video, we're...
the federales. The federales. ICE. Those fools, but your local police and your local cops, they can, fool.
We're going to talk about these recent events that occurred at the Portland ICE building. Now, before we start the video, make sure to please like the video.
That's cool.
It's the #1 way you guys are helping this channel, and it also helps others see the videos as well. Okay, so let's start with this case. Remember, this happened back in June, and the accusation at the time was that this person was trying to light an incendiary device at the Portland ICE building and use a knife on federal agents. But let's watch the raw footage.
They're coming! They're coming! Damn! You're overweight. What you gonna tase it for? What the you gonna tase it for? Oh my god! What the? You just kicked her! What the?
Now, the accusation from Homeland Security is that this person had a knife, you can see the knife on camera, and that this person tried to throw the knife at a Homeland Security officer. So we're just gonna move forward.
She had a knife, a big-ass machete. She threw at one of the fucking officers. What do you expect, fool?
A couple of seconds.
Not you. I'm like, what do you expect?
See right here. Watch right here.
Why do you think they overreacted in doing all that shit?
Right there. And that's where Homeland Security was justifying using their taser and using whatever means possible to push everyone back to secure the location. And then eventually she gets tased right there. But you saw that. There was a knife, and then the person threw the knife, which is why Homeland pushed back. Now, the other accusation is that the person ran up on the Portland ICE building and tried to light something on fire. Now, we have to talk about context. Back in June, there were other fire attacks on this Portland ICE building. People had smashed all the windows out. June was a very violent month for the Portland ICE building. However, June was also a very confusing month for the Portland ICE building. It looked like federal agents were trying to figure out how far they can allow protesters to go. This happened back in June. Check this out.
I don't see no riot here. Why are you in riot here?
Now, the reason why I'm showing you that video and cross-referencing what's happening here is because back in June, protesters were generally able to exploit the fact that they could just walk up on the premise and do whatever they wanted. Federal agents were very lenient. Federal agents were still developing their tactics against protesters because federal agents have the obligation and the duty to allow for protesting, but how far can they really let that go? Nowadays, there's a blue line that surrounds the entire building, and if you cross that blue line, you get arrested. But back in June, like you see here, this entire building was open to a sporadic fire attack or a knife attack. This happened a lot more than people realize, and that's because tactics were still being developed, and protesters were still able to pretty much just walk on the premise whenever they wanted. Okay, so what exactly happened to that person? Well, Winters was sentenced Friday before U.S. District Judge Mustafa in Oregon. The defendant pled guilty to the lesser charge of intimidating a federal officer. As a result, the attempted assault on a federal officer charge was dismissed. Winters was sentenced to 3 years of supervised release, as well as credit for time served after spending just a few months in custody following the brazen attack. This was the sentencing recommendations given by Assistant U.S. Attorney Louis Buckhart, who described Winters to the court as a violent individual who rages against law enforcement and has affiliations with Antifa, a designated terror group. Okay, so 3 years probation. Leave your comments down below how you feel about that. Now, we were actually tracking the story, and we talked about this story back in June, and this person was in jail for quite a while, so it looks like that was put into play as far as trying to figure out what the punishment was going to be, but you heard that correctly. 3 years supervised probation. Leave your comments down below. Let me know how you feel about that. Let's continue.
Oh, you...
Hands behind your back. Right now. Behind your back.
Idiots.
Now, real quick, I have to give a shout out to Nico Organ. That's who we are getting this footage from. Please go follow her on X. Go tell her we say hello. I am a massive fan of her content. She goes to the Portland Ice Building and she cleans things up, and people get mad at her for cleaning. It's very interesting, but I love stuff like that. Thank you so much for what you do. Go tell her we say hello, and I highly advise you go follow her. She has great content. If you want to go keep up to date with this Portland Ice Building, go follow Nico Organ. Thank you so much for everything. Now, watch how fast things can happen. Nico is just hanging out, Nico is just filming, and then out of nowhere, the Portland police are arresting someone.
Catch all of that. Oh boy, here we go. Cops gotta deal with all this shit. Oh my god. Oh boy. Oh, are you kidding me? Back up. Because your partner was violent. Fucking kidding me. Don't worry, boys. I've got it all on video. Why? I would step back if I were you.
Those are regular cops.
Just shut my mouth. Oh, you...
Hands behind your back. Right now. Behind your back.
Idiots.
Now, for those of you wondering, how did that even happen? The Portland police were minding their own business, and then all of a sudden, they are arresting someone? Well, we can cross-reference Nico's footage to the police report, and we can nail down what was happening here. Well, here's where things get interesting, because according to the police report, 2 people were arrested, but we only see 1 person being arrested on camera.
Yeah.
So it turns out the person who was inside of this Subaru got out of their Subaru and assaulted somebody else. And the Portland police arrested the person who got out of the Subaru, but someone had to take care of the Subaru. And that someone was a tow truck driver. So of course the Portland police, they were just waiting around for the tow truck driver. And then all of a sudden, this person shows up and starts inquiring and asking questions. And by the way, to make things more annoying for the police officers, that Subaru was actually blocking the entrance to the parking garage at the apartment complex across from the Portland Ice Building. So the Portland police were just trying to do the right thing, help everybody out, and then this happened. According to the Portland police, this person just assaulted them out of nowhere.
I would step back if I were you. I know, they've got it handled. I should just shut my mouth. Oh, you...
You slap them.
Right now. Behind your back.
Idiots.
So, of course, that person was charged with assault, but I do want to point out in the police report, the Portland police are still having to do this. The Portland Police Department does not engage in immigration enforcement as outlined in the Portland Police Directive 8-10-10, but is still responsible for maintaining public safety and enforcing state laws. Chief Day's letter to the community and FAQ regarding immigration can be found here. Okay, now I'm very excited about this. Make sure to go follow Ocean Plot on X. He also has a YouTube channel. Go support him, go follow him. He's one of my favorite journalists on the ground in Portland.
Is he? Is he really? Really, is he?
Introducing Luxury's Most Wanted, the first ever Infinity QX80 and QX.
Yo, YouTube, it's MARIBACHO420, the outdoorsman. Like, share, and subscribe, and comment. Okay. Hey, you're getting a bite full. You already... I thought we were watching a video of you, fishing, not already catching it. Not already caught. Very nice. Alright, we got some twigs. Alright, I see the vision. Órale! You had to add gas, fool. Nah, just kidding. I don't know if I wasn't there. Oh, we got a hat. That was making a hat. I fuck with it. Kind of cone head-ish, but hey. Oh, okay, he did that to heat up the thing. Okay. Who's he gonna brand? Who's he branding? Who's he branding, dude? Hey, who you gonna brand, fool? Hey, fool. Oh, he's not branding anybody, fool. Who's a fool? Oh, okay, he knows what he's doing. How deep is it? Yo, that's pretty. Not gonna lie, that's pretty dope, fool. Okay, we just started a whole new day. Guys, if you ever find yourself in some fucking ice pond, grab yourself a fucking crowbar. Not a crowbar, whatever the fuck. Get you some liver. Make sure you have a fire. Make sure you're not a dumbass either. Oh, he's chumming it. Okay. All right. I think the fish are gonna be full. You just filled them up. I'm just messing. Okay, I like it, fool. You don't need no expensive stuff to catch fish. I'm just kidding, it's pretty expensive. Alright. He's like, fuck, the fire went out? I'm cold. He's like, hell no, I'm gonna start a fire, boy. It's cold like a motherfucker up in this shit. Hey, who's recording that, fool? How many cameramen you got? Orale, you almost went viral. That's a nice fucking trout. I'm not gonna lie. Like, share, and subscribe YouTube while I'm live on YouTube. Let's go, another one, another one. One more time. What movie is that? Uh-oh, another one. You got action, Jackson? I don't know why you hopped like that, though. Oh, that's where you put the fish out for and you cook it. Hey, fool, I wanted to see you fillet it, fool. Not already filleted. Hey, oh, I fuck with this fool. Hey, he likes the hot, the spices. Oh, that pinche Gordon Ramsay of the fucking Iceland. Masha? Na 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 na. Is he done fishing or is that it? That it? Is he done fishing? Is he? Oh, he has to get his angles right, for. Everything has to be at a 420. I'm just kidding. Letting the heat just cook it. He said, fuck this shit, it's taking too long. I didn't put it on this shit. It's just taking too long, for I've been fishing for like 3 days. Not gonna lie, that looks pretty good. Oh, this was gonna play beer pong or what? Fool, where the fuck did you pull that table out of? Fool, where the fuck did that garden come from? What garden? What garden, fool? What garden is that? What the fuck? Okay. Where in the fuck did all this shit come from? Whoa. What happened to the 2 other fish? Fool, what happened to the other 2 fish? Yeah, what, fool? What happened to the other 2 fish? No? Okay. Fool, you have a garden right there. Why ain't you eating that? You just cut all that shit up. Okay, there we go. Now where is he going? It's MARIBACHO420. The Outdoorsman. Like, share, and subscribe. Watch that ass. God damn.
Ukraine's President Zelensky, European leaders, the Prime Minister of Japan, they're punching back hard right into Donald Trump's face, exposing his weakness and saying, we're not giving in to you and Vladimir Putin and others who are trying to get us to surrender. Not today, not next year, not ever, Donald. Zelensky had a powerful message clearly directed at Trump, saying, you want to know what's really going on, Donald? Here's what Zelensky wrote. Today we again heard signals from Moscow that they are preparing to make next year a year of war. These signals are not only for us. It is crucial that our partners see them, and not only see them, but also respond, especially partners in the United States who often say that Russia wants to end the war. Yet the signals coming from Russia are the exact opposite, Donald. Take the form of official orders to their army. It's clearly being directed at Donald, like, stop buying the Russian propaganda. This Russian mindset must be recognized and acted upon. When Russia is in this mindset, it will also undermine diplomacy, seeking through diplomatic language and pressure over specific points in documents to merely mask its desire to destroy Ukraine and Ukrainians, and its desire to legitimize Russia's theft of our land. And then come other countries.
Let me see what this what this shot look like. Oh yeah.
Wait,
great.
press up. Hold on. Yeah, there we go.
Make Twinkle!
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I am online. I already got my share stream up too. I think I sent Shaw. I think I sent you an invite to share stream.
Okay, on Twitch.
Yep.
I just need the let me see.
Yeah.
I just need the link to add in my OBS.
Oh,
I
you don't
be
need
going
to
live through Restream.
Oh, so do you need to add it? Cause like I thought Twitch just like puts us all in the
shoot from the far back, fool.
Twitch, and then you just mute the shit. So like technically it's still your stream by yourself, but like we don't have to share chat. We just share the number of viewers.
I'm with it. I just don't exactly know how.
And I got my camera up too, so I'm up and running.
Okay. Let me see.
Let me log into my Twitch and see.
Hey, welcome back into Occupy Democrats on a glorious Saturday. And oh, what a tangled web Donald and Melania weave when she practices to deceive. I'm going to show that story to you in just a few seconds because you got to see what just happened to Melania based on the Epstein file dropped yesterday. Very key and important point, because if you'd like to see it lead to both of them being out of the White House, subscribe to the channel. But understand that there's a big question over whether or not Melania got introduced to Epstein, knew Epstein, all that stuff. And this is what happens when you're sue happy like the Trumps are. Because if you sue somebody, yeah, it's going to require deposition and discovery, and that can be a real problem. And if you wonder what I mean by that, take a quick listen to this sound right here in terms of Hunter Biden. This.
Fox News reported that a lawyer for the First Lady sent Biden a letter with the deadline of August 7th to retract his statements. The letter calls Biden's comments false, defamatory, disparaging, and inflammatory.
And realize that that information matches what author Michael Wolff has already said here.
Donald Trump's biographer, Michael Wolff, has hinted that Melania Trump may have had deeper connections to Jeffrey Epstein than publicly known. In a podcast interview with the Daily Beast, Wolff claimed Melania was very involved in Epstein's social circles and even implied that her introduction to Donald Trump came through those ties.
It says the president's wife may have suffered, quote, overwhelming financial and reputational harm.
Oh, and there's more of that.
She was introduced by a model agent connected to both Trump and Epstein, Wolff said. Epstein knew her well.
And always, Trump does what he does, defending his wife by dismissing, denigrating, trying to create a distraction and deny this.
That's no wonder they got redacted.
He regularly invents stories from his twisted imagination, driven by an extreme case of Trump derangement syndrome that's clearly affected his mental state.
Hunter Biden had a really simple response about, oh, you want to sue me for $1 billion? Here you go.
So now we're here to apologize to the First Lady for your statements that you made about her possible connection to Jeffrey Epstein.
That's not going to happen. Instead, he doubled down on his remarks, contending that Melania Trump does not have a case against him.
If they want to sit down for a deposition and clarify the nature of the relationship between Jeffrey Epstein, if the President and the First Lady want to do that, and all of the known associates around them at the time of whatever time that they met, I'm more than happy to provide them the platform to be able to do it.
And this breaking story is monstrous because, as we say, a picture is worth 1,000 words. And that model agent Michael Wolff discussed, oh yeah, the director of Melania's documentary, Brett Ratner, when you put 2 and 2 together, in this case, yep, you get 4. Check this breaking story out on Melania and her background with Epstein right here.
Director of Melania Trump film exposed in Epstein files drop report. Brett Ratner, the director of Melania, the new documentary about First Lady Melania Trump, was spotted in the Justice Department's Friday release of thousands of files on Jeffrey Epstein, Vanity Fair reported late Friday. Among the thousands of files released by the DOJ Friday, internet sleuths were quick to identify Ratner in an updated photograph with a shirtless man that appears to be Jean-Luc Brunel, a French model scout and owner of the international modeling agency NSC2 Model Management, which has considerable financial backing from Epstein. Brunel died by apparent suicide in 2022 while awaiting trial on ex-trafficking charges, as did Epstein in 2019. Ratner made his directorial debut in the 1990s with the release of Money Talks, and went on to direct the popular Rush Hour films before being ousted from Hollywood in 2018 amid sexual misconduct allegations. While he moved to Israel in 2023, Ratner is now set to direct Rush Hour 4 after the project was greenlit by Paramount, and after President Donald Trump lobbied for the studio to take up Ratner's project. Ratner was also selected to direct Melania, set for release in select theaters on January 30th, 2026. The film was announced in January of 2025, an indication that Ratner was likely still held in high regard among the Trumps, further supported by Donald Trump's push for Paramount to fund Rush Hour 4 with Ratner at the helm.
I know for a fact Fool Kai's going to be in that with Ray. Watch. They've been
Brothers cut ties with Ratner in 2018 and decided not to renew a $450 million financing deal after several women accused him of sexual misconduct, including one woman who alleged Ratner had forced her to perform oral sex.
Lucy, you got some splaining to do.
That mouth is getting
the guy
blown
that used
out.
to be in Hollywood's arms, Brett Ratner, is now kicked out because of his physical behavior, but yet he was the guy who was going to direct the documentary, seen in a photo with the agent that potentially is the guy who introduced Melania to begin with. Whoopsie poop, and now it's all come together in one. But the key to that is Melania is not going forward with the suit against Hunter Biden, and that might be a little telling to exactly what the actual truth there is. You know, they like to say where there's smoke there isn't necessarily fire, but I'd say they're getting closer to a smoking gun.
That looks pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty cool.
Estoy
Oh yeah, hold on.
It's October 12th, 2004 in Phoenix, Arizona.
Whoa, what?
At around 7:45 p.m., local resident Jeff Woolwine has set up a camera to film the night sky when he captures something out of this world. His video shows a bright white oblong-shaped light hovering in the sky. Eventually, the light begins to blink, and then remarkably, it appears to slowly split apart, transforming from one single object into two separate entities. Shortly after they break apart, the two lights gradually disappear, one after the other.
It's amazing, you know, because you're out there and you're watching, and these things just magically appear in the sky. There's no airplanes dropping these things out. There's no explanation on why these things are here.
Jeff says this is exactly what he's spent years looking for.
I've been seeing these Phoenix lights ever since I was a kid. And, you know, it really made me go on a quest to find out what is really going on here in our Phoenix skies.
So since this is Phoenix, the big question is Jeff's footage related to the most well-known UFO sightings here ever? Journalist MJ Banias takes us back to March 13th, 1997, the night that would make the term Phoenix Lights famous worldwide.
Multiple people reported seeing very strange lights hovering over Phoenix.
And now it's welcome to Arizona, where it's feeling like the Vatican. I'm Vatican. Hit them like that again. If they don't like it, fuck it. But I'm about to fucking do that again. Nah,
well, there's some photographs of lines of lights that kind of show up in the sky.
At the time, some felt the V-shape.
Alright, YouTube, that does it for today.